People, it's me, Kinghuman. Listen up, I got a very important announcement. Get ready for this. You sitting down? You ready? I'm announcing my candidacy for President of the United States right here, right now. And I need your help, so listen up. Okay, what's doing? What's doing is we got two lying, cheating idiots running for office. The highest office of the land, the President of the United States. Our choices are dumb and dumber. So, I'm announcing my candidacy. This is going to have to be a write-in vote. You're going to have to write me in on the ballot. Get in on it, people, and it's going to take some effort on your part, but we can do this. So here's what's doing. I've had about 8 minutes to think about my platform and what I'm going to do when I get into office. Now here's what it is. I'm smart enough to know how stupid I am. I'm not going to tell you that I'm the answer to this country's problems and that I'm the only one that can fix them, because I'm not. And usually that doesn't happen. That never happens. The president needs a cabinet, an advisory cabinet around him. And I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to outsource this and get the best people on the job. Next, as President of the United States, I'm not going to take a salary. I'm going to donate my salary back to the people of the United States. I already make more than the president does anyway, so big deal. But here's the thing. We've got career politicians who are in it for the money. You know, here's what happens. A president makes, I don't know, $300,000 a year as president. But when they get out of office, that's when they cash in. They go on all these speaking tours, and that's when they get paid. Basically, that's how they collect all the bribes that people have pledged to them. They can't take it when they're in office, so they wait till they get out of office. And then they do these little speaking tours where they go up and they make a presentation in front of some stupid corporation or something, and they get paid 20 million bucks. It's nothing more than a thinly disguised bribe for what they did when they were in office. We have to eliminate the profit motive from politics. Politicians are supposed to be public servants, and they've sold their office. It's disgusting. I pledge to remove that from the system. We have to cut it out like a cancer. No more profit motive in politics. The next thing we have to do is we have to make politicians accountable for their screw-ups, for their lies, for their frauds. So we're going to start holding politicians personally and professionally accountable on a civil and a criminal level. If a politician screws up, he's going to get fined, he's going to get sued, and if it exceeds a certain level, he can go to jail. And we have to start enforcing this. We can't just give it lip service. Next, we have to make offices a pay-for-play situation. In other words, if you don't get anything done, you do not get paid. Now, my platform, the first thing I want to do is I want to balance the budget. You and I have to live within a certain household budget, right? We cannot spend more money than we make. But yet the government can't grasp that simple concept. Why not? Because they're not held accountable. In other words, if we spend more than we make, we have consequences. We go bankrupt. We have to go live under a bridge somewhere. These politicians don't. They still live the high life. They don't care. There's no accountability. So here's the situation. We make them accountable on a personal level. First thing, you can't balance the budget. You can't get any money for yourself. And let's see how you freaking live. It's a pretty basic platform. Make politicians accountable. And if they don't perform as a fiduciary to the people, meaning everything they do has to put the public first. And they must act in the public interest. If they don't do that, they don't make a penny. And they cannot make a penny. Not only while they're in office, but after they're in office, they cannot profit. Very simple. Once you start seeing a situation where a politician can't make money if he doesn't perform, you're going to see things getting done. And you're going to see things getting done right. The next thing I'm going to do as president is I'm going to close all of the tax loopholes so that the rich plutocrats and the giant corporations cannot get away with not paying their fair share of taxes. I don't care how many big buildings you built. I don't care how big of a corporation you are. I don't care who you know in office. You will pay your fair share of taxes. As long as the citizenry has to pay taxes, you will have to pay taxes. And you'll have to do your part and pull your own weight. The fact that you make billions of dollars and you don't pay any taxes is disgusting. It's an abuse of the system, and it will no longer happen under my watch. I'm going to fix it. Trust me. Believe me. Trust me. Believe me, I'm going to fix it. This is something neither of the other politicians will talk about. Okay, well, that's just the very small basics of my platform. Just the very elementary basics of my platform. Like I said, I took all of 8 minutes to think about it. I've got a lot more to tell you about it, but I just don't have time because we're coming up on the election. It's coming up on us fast. So here's what you're going to have to do to save this country. You're going to have to spread this video, and you're going to have to get about, 150, 200 million people to watch this video and write in Kinghuman on the ballot. Once you do that, we can save this country. Get on it, people.